Hello, hello, welcome back to the channel. Um, I am beyond excited. I'm a little nervous, um, because I don't know what to expect from this. I didn't really know what was happening, so I always say this, like, basically, I really got into K-pop in 2015, and then I kind of lost track of it around 2018. I kind of wasn't just really into, like, the general universe of K-pop, although there were a few groups I tried to keep up with. One of the groups I absolutely loved was Luna. I watched all of their, who's the next girl, all the hype building up to the debut. I was 1000% there for it. Thought it was an incredible concept. I was obsessed. Um, I was there for the debut MV, like when they finally came together. One of my favorite songs ever. And then, you know, that would have been 2018, which is right around the time that I was starting to taper off. But I come back because of one group. Try not to mention every video, so I won't say them. But I come back just last year, trying to check out what's going on with some of the groups I used to be super into. And some of them I'm just so confused about. And Luna is one. I knew that there was issues with Blackberry Creative, and I know that they're not actually technically Luna anymore. I say technically because don't come for me. I absolutely understand that they will always be Luna, and the members say this themselves. They're always Luna, 100%, and the fans are always Orbits, 1000%. I get that, but I'm talking about the actuality of what's going on with who's doing solo stuff, who's the groups that are together. So like, there's this group, and then there's Lucemble and all that. So I'm just not sure who's doing what. I think that there's Lucemble, and then there's, I don't even know how to pronounce this, ARTMS, or maybe I'm not supposed to pronounce it at all. But and then I know Chu's doing solo stuff. I thought Heejin was just doing solo stuff. I didn't even realize Heejin was a part of this, but she is, and she was my bias in Luna. I reacted to Heejin's most recent comeback, or I don't know if it was a solo debut or just or just a comeback. I reacted to Chu's MVs for her album that just came out. I reacted to Lucemble, Sensitive. So I'm trying to keep up with what's going on now, at least with the releases. But I do get a little confused about some of the other things. But all I know is I've been seeing some really, really fantastic feedback about the song and about the concept, about the visuals, about the story. It's all going to go over my head, but I'm excited, and I'm just going to, let me go mute this, and I'm just going to press play right now. Heejin. Oh, ooh. Oh, if they have the names, thank goodness. I just don't even remember who's in the group. Ooh, Kim. Flip. Ooh. Kind of soulful build up. Ooh, the vocal slide. I saw. Okay. Okay.
is yours. I could get your ex-boyfriend.
Woohoo!
널 찾는 광고 flyer. 선망 속에 너.
There's so many delays. You don't know what's gonna happen next.
선명해진 건 내 안에 조작된 추억. 눈 감고 촛불 앞에 맹세해.
Hold on, let me just. Oh no, I'll back it up a bit because I paused it. But let me just put this on a loop real quick because what I forgot to say somehow. What I forgot to say is, unless I have other videos combined or something, I typically watch videos twice. So I'll typically watch a video first straight through and try very hard not to pause and try to pay more attention to the visuals. And then I'll watch it again and I'll pause as needed and try to pay a little bit more attention to the lyrics. So, and I'm saying all that just because if someone is a fan of this group and maybe they're just looking at reactions to this group and hasn't seen anything else I've posted. Okay, I know the virtual angel is part of this. And it's over already, right? Wow. Yeah, I'm gonna figure out how I'm supposed to save this. Okay. Well, let me just briefly just talk about it. First of all, the song was so many places, and it's one of those things where it's like this production shouldn't work. But somehow it does. It's like finding the how do I okay. So like if you know how like DJs find that perfect it's like they used to call this thing called the get down, right? It's they find this perfect section of like an R&B or a soul album or a disco or something like that, this perfect section so that they can mix it perfectly into like hip hop or a harder like kind of sound or so it's kind of like that, like when you're mashing songs together and people are like, how does that even work? I didn't think that could go together. It's like you're finding the perfect chord that matches up. It's like they were doing something like that. They found something that was a bit slower or whatever, and then they found the perfect key or just the perfect note to take that, bring it, loop in a completely different sound, and it's completely different, and then find the perfect downbeat or upbeat or whatever it is, and then stitch that loop in a completely different kind of a sound. So that's how it's like they're completely different sounds in this song. Like some sections are completely different sounds, but they're like just woven together in such a perfect way. So I love that because one of the things that usually throws me off with a lot of songs, especially in K-pop, is when it feels like you're throwing together songs that are completely different songs and it's like doesn't go together at all, and it's kind of jarring the switch from one thing to another. So that's my thoughts overall on the song. It's amazing. There's some really that there's one part in particular that's really 90s. It's kind of like Hooverphonic kind of Kidney Thieves kind of. It's giving me Hooverphonic Kidney Thieves and the Kidney Thieves and Portishead and oh my god, this is incredible. Okay.
Everything 내 모든 것 당시 하나 묻고 싶어 내 맘에 널 묶어서 눈 감을까 Take me 거짓말 너 없이 닿을 긴 밤이 사라진데도 사라지지 않아
The strings. This is hold on. The way Heejin comes in is that the strings and it gets really, really, really chaotic. And then Heejin comes in and she just sounds just this darkness. And I don't know if that's a part of the story or what she's meant to represent. I don't know if she needs to be saved or if she's there to ruin everyone. But it's a more melancholic feel with the vocals, like a little bit of a soulful kind of vocal tone going on with Kim Lip and Jin Sol, and then this really kind of solemn kind of um, vocal with Hey Sul. And then Heejin comes after this chaos happens in the instrumentation. Heejin comes in and she just sounds so dark, you know, and is almost she's almost threatening. I can gather ex-boyfriends or something. This kind of threatening nature, and it's just like completely flips the script. So keeping in mind that it's not just about the instrumentation changing, but the fact that this is it's probably very much tied into the story why the instrumentation changes and why the sort of vocal style changes throughout. That's just really interesting to me.
ex-boyfriends 너를 찾는 광고 flyer thinking 너에겐 난 독백 I've been rolling down my sleeping I could make a better future 잠에 섞인 내일부터 꺼진 미소로 난 탄생
And then this part here, just let me go back even a little bit further. For some reason now when I pause and I go to play a video, I'm getting this kind of buffer, a second of a buffer. But I love this particular switch up is what really blew me away. This is the part that I'm saying sounds very, very, very 90s. And I know people say that a lot, but I promise you, this is very late 90s. I promise you. This style is absolutely that. This kind of instrumentation, this kind of beat track. Like alternative pop. There's my sweet Heejin voice. I like the darkness though. Chaotic again. Delay. It's so crunchy. So he's just following the virtual angel, right? Not as acoustic. Okay. Yeah, so like I have no idea what happened, and unfortunately, I don't know the story. That's the bad part about like not actually following a group, because you know the journey typically begins before you're watching an MV, because maybe there are hints and clues, maybe there's things that are sort of put out to the fans to piece together to already have in mind when they're watching the MV. So I didn't have that, but it seems as though Heejin is trying to just like following the virtual angel. The virtual angel is sort of guiding Heejin. But she's very much seems like she's in sorrow. She seems very stressed. But everyone seems really, really sad. So I don't know what the ultimate message is, what the lore actually is. I love the art though. I love the fact that what I'm saying is I love the fact that they had put these sort of paintings and these animations. I think that's always really, really cool when you turn a medium like that into a music video, a very modern music video. Yeah, I also Jin Soul on a train is always really really interesting. Um, but yeah, this was so cool, and the song is addictive. Right off, I could tell you that. The video is cool as hell. I just wish I knew what was going on, and I'm very much intrigued by whatever is going on with them, and I will absolutely be following them to the best of my ability, even though I'm already so lost. Um, so if there's a place to find the lore for this virtual angel thing, I repeating the only thing I don't know anything about, which is virtual angel, because they said it a lot. But that's all that I know. But I love this song. I'm just so happy. I'm just so happy that all of the Luna members are thriving. I saw that Eve just signed to a label or an agency or whatever. So hopefully getting some material from her soon. She would have been like, if PJ was my bias, that definitely was my bias record. And actually, her song, her pre-debut, the girls being introduced and stuff, hers ended up being my favorite, which I felt really guilty about because Peaches was my favorite and she was the first. But it ended up new. Yeah, that kind of took me away. I actually still listen to that, like constantly. It's mixed in with everything else I listen to, and I never stopped. So yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited. Again, I'm a little lost, but the excitement is genuine. I promise you that, and I'm so happy that they're back. And I miss their voices so much. I miss Tejan so much. I miss their voices so much. And these girls can really do anything, and they're so creative in themselves. They're so creative, and so I'm just happy that they found an agency that wants to cultivate that and take it further. So, you know. But thanks for hanging out with me. Everybody be happy, healthy. Please drop a comment if you feel like it. Please like the video if you feel like it. Please subscribe if you feel like it. And if not, then, you know, it was nice to meet you. Hopefully you stop by again. Bye.